Hey guys, welcome back to another video here on my YouTube channel. Today I'm back with 3 more farms that you might want in your hardcore world or your survival world. Let's just jump straight into the video. Let's go. First farm is a simple automatic sugarcane farm. And all you need for it is 5 stone bricks, 1 observer, 1 piece of redstone dust, 1 piston, and 3 pieces of glass, and then 3 pieces of glass for each end. So like you can have multiple farms next to each other, but then at the end of each of them, or not each of them, so if you have 3 farms next to each other like this, you're gonna need to also have something blocking off the end so the sugarcane doesn't fly out. But it doesn't have to be glass if you're in early game or you just don't like the look of glass. You can have this as any solid block, because any solid block will stop the sugarcane. Then we need 1 block to plant the sugarcane on. This can be grass, dirt, sand, but for this farm we use mud because it will allow the sugarcane item to fall through the mud into the hopper. Otherwise you're gonna need to have a hopper minecart on top of a hopper down here. So, and mud is pretty simple to get. It's just right clicking on a piece of dirt with a water bottle. So it's very simple to get, it's really easy for early game. Then you need a hopper and chest and some sugarcane to start the farm with. And all you need to do is start by making a hole that's 2 blocks. You place a chest, and in the back you place a hopper. And then on top of that hopper you put a piece of mud. And then you place a piece of sugar cane. No, you don't. I'm dumb. First you need to place the water. I forgot to put water. You also need water, guys. Big blooper moment right here. But yeah, you need water. And then on top of this water, you put 1 piece of stone. And on top of that stone, you can put your piston. And behind that, put 1 block. These stone blocks can also be any solid block. I just like the look of stone bricks, so I use them in the farm. And then you place 1 observer right here facing the sugar cane. Or where the sugar can be, it will be on this block. And then you put the rest of the dust here and sugar cane on this block. Make sure there's water here, because otherwise you will not be able to place this sugarcane block, and it can be really confusing, and it's a simple mistake. And then you put 3 pieces of glass in front of it. If you don't have a lot of glass, this is enough, but it's better if you can also place some on this side and then on the other side. And as I said before, it's expandable, so you can just put them next to each other like this all the way over. And if you want, you can also top it off, but this is not necessary. Sugarcane usually doesn't go that far up. And regardless, even if the top sugarcane bounces up, you'll still get the bottom 2 sugarcane. Or well, not this one. This one never breaks. But yeah, and you can use a solid block because you usually don't look down on the farm. So it doesn't need to be glass. Next, we have another farm, and I put it in the just here. But as you can see, it actually has already grown because I only put 1 piece of bamboo in here. And this one actually doesn't need water. But it's similar principle, same principle actually. Break 2 blocks, put a chest, put a hopper. It's a very simple boom block. It works the same way, it just doesn't need water. Same thing with mud, for the item to travel through down to the hopper. this time we can actually just place the bamboo, and it will actually help us because then we can just place the stone block, and then we can place the piston, another stone block, piece of redstone, and the observer. This way, just like the sugarcane, when the bamboo grows up, the observer will see it, power the redstone powers the piston breaks the sugarcane. Sugarcane fall, or not, in this case it's not sugarcane, it's bamboo. Bamboo falls down into the hopper, into the chest. And again, it's a good idea to place blocks around it for maximum efficiency, because otherwise blocks might fall next to it or around it and not into the hopper, and then they'll just despawn and you won't get your farmed bamboo. Again, it can be smart to put a block on top to stop the despawning, or not stop, to stop items from falling over the top and then despawning. You might find items laying up here every once in a while if you don't. Next farm, which technically is not really a farm, it's a villager trading unit design. And it's a very basic one, very simple. You need about 12 solid blocks, a trapdoor, and any workstation of your choice depending on what villager you want, and obviously a villager. And you can get the books you want, or the enchants you want. And the thing that's really good with this is, if we build it here, put 4 blocks next to it, another 4 blocks, and then here 2 blocks, a temporary block to place that on, and it's basically done. You can place the trapdoor here, and you get a villager in here. You can use a minecart and roll it in and break it. If you do anything with minecart or boat, anything, make sure, or it can be a good idea to block these off temporarily, so that when you break the minecart, the villager doesn't spawn behind here and you have to go and catch them again. But when you have the trapdoor here, it's really easy to get a villager in here, or to make him not run away, and then you can just trade away. I got mending on the first try, and I deleted it. That's crazy. Mending again. Smart for a 5th form, that's a lot. But it's really easy, or really good, this design, because you can break the workstation to re-roll the trades without the villager running away. And what's really good about it is that you can get any workstation, to any workstation will fit here. So any villager you can get here. You just need a villager with no trades. And if you remember that if you lock in any of these, you cannot reroll, you cannot get another enchant. If you don't want the enchant anymore, or the trade anymore, you have to get rid of the villager and get a new one. Give me a minute. Okay, I have fixed that. Now it's day again. But anyways, that's the video, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found a farm that you want to build. I hope you will come back to my channel if you found this useful, helpful, or entertaining. Thanks for watching, and I hope you liked and subscribe. You're very free to do so, and you can always unsubscribe later. It's totally free. You can also remove your like later if you feel like it. Also totally free. And commenting also helps, and all of that just helps with the algorithm to get my videos out there, so more people can get these farms and whatnot. Also, it shows me that you like the content, and then I will do more of it. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Bye.